Okay, I am fresh back from vacation. I need a shower, and I'm a hot mess. But we are going over lines, and not because I'm the best actress in the world, because I'm not, but I'm going over lines because I am trying to mirror inflection, which is the way we say something, and mirror timing, to give an example of what I am hoping for when we do the final project. Okay? So when you're going over your lines, if you get done before I do, then you're going too fast. Okay? So we have the bailiff. All right? So I'm going to do all bailiff's lines. All rise. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. The district court in and for the county of Bethlehem will now come to order. The Honorable Willie Snooze presiding. You may be seated. Case number 326510448 B. The people versus Josiah, Abel, and Seth, sons of Jacob, shepherds of Bethlehem. They are charged with disorderly conduct and disturbing the peace. Raise your right hand and place your left hand on the scroll. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? State your name. Looking. Okay, so we are now on page 28. Miss Godalotta, bailiff is trying to swear her in. Do you promise? And then, of course, she cuts you off. And the same thing happens on page 30. Do you promise? So that time it'd be fun to add a little inflection on the you, because you're really hoping to get to say your lines here because everybody keeps cutting you off. And it would just be a little comical to get the audience to understand that you're excited about this. You really want to deliver your line and do your job, and they keep cutting you off. And so, yeah, do you promise? And then we go to page... Mr. Guide's making funny faces at me. All right, then we go to page, it looks like 33 is the next one, where you almost get to say the whole thing again. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth? And of course they cut you off. Bailiff. I think that... so we've had Dr. Fruitcake, then Josiah, and then Abel comes in. Okay, so defense attorney calls Abel, son of Jacob, on page 36. Page 36. And the bailiff should attempt to have, yeah, the bailiff should attempt, they should have written it in here. The bailiff should attempt to swear in Abel on page 36, 37. So, Abel's a little, whatever. He's not Seth, but he's whatever. He's more demure and stuff. So he'd probably let you finish the whole thing. So at that point you can say, raise your, whatever that first thing was. Raise your right hand, put your left hand on the scroll. Let me go back to that. Yes, so when you get Abel, you could say the same thing. Raise your right hand and place your left hand on the scroll. Do you promise to tell the whole truth? Sorry, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And then Abel will say, I do. And then defense attorney will go on and say, Abel, tell the court what happened next. Okay, so then bailiff is now bringing, okay, they brought Seth up and we're on page 39, and it is again, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And Seth is going to answer that. Okay. I'm just wondering if we should not necessarily, I'm fixing it. Back when it's able, maybe not say the whole bit about the hand and the scroll. They'll know. But you can ask him, I don't want it to be too repetitive. So you can still go ahead and do, yeah, don't do the hand and scroll bit, but go ahead and ask Abel the same thing as Seth, which would be beforehand. So on page 36 or 37, page 36, defense attorney will call Abel, son of Jacob. And then you'll go ahead and say, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And Abel will say, I do. We're just going to keep it simple on that one. Okay, and then we just did page 39. And at that point, the bailiff is, oh, we got to have Balthazar. Okay, so page 44. And it's the same thing again. You're going to raise up your right hand and hold the scroll with your left hand. Balthazar does not put his hand on the scroll because he practices a Persian religion, so he wouldn't do that. But you're still going to offer it to him. And then you'll say your line. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And you might even do it a little fancier because you're talking to a fancy person. And sometimes people do that. So that might be some comical parts for you to get all fancy schmancy like when you're talking to Balthazar. Okay. All right. And then that's it. That's it for bailiff. So, yep. Nice and slow. Practice them.